Hey, you guys, it's us again. Week 3 recap. You know what time it is. Let's get it going.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
First of all, I don't ever want Jay to say a game will be a blowout again. Personally,
Yeah,
It's like, come on.
no.
It's like 3 minutes left. Who knew we were gonna
Wait, you said
laugh?
that before it started too.
yeah. You said it. You said it twice. You said it
I,
during
I was
last
almost
week,
right.
and then
I was
No,
almost right about that.
but you weren't.
no.
Almost.
Mm.
But yeah,
Me and Jackson at least gave the Browns like two
I won't
touchdowns.
say that again.
I said this would happen too. Everyone was so confident. I knew this was gonna happen.
Um,
And
I
now
think
making sure people don't get like that with the
But
Cowboys.
you know what my brother told me on the day of the game in the morning? He goes, that the Packers better watch out. This might be a trap game for the Packers,
which
and
it
it
was.
was. It was a trap.
I just hope it doesn't happen again against the Cowboys.
Me
'Cause
either.
even though they got destroyed by the Bears, our O line looks rough right now.
Yeah, the O line is rough right now.
But that was
We
our
lost.
problem last year as well. Our O line would choke a lot of the times.
On the bright side, at least Gary's the leading sacker right now in the NFL. That's nice.
Yes,
Yeah, Gary is the leading Packer.
which I thought I said would happen if we got Parsons, because I just thought Gary was too good and that Parsons would just take so much. So maybe I go get a
Well,
lottery ticket.
well, it came out in Dallas that CD's out for a month and a half.
I mean, I'm not worried about their offense. I'm worried about our defense, or I'm worried about our offense.
Yeah, but but the Cowboys are really struggling.
I just think that we just slept on no, we didn't sleep on it. Or what our problem was penalties, and then Matt Lafleur being too soft on those players and giving them way too many opportunities. I get you want to give a guy another chance after maybe one or two mistakes, but after the third one, guys out the game. Like
Yeah,
you got to
but
start making
who's
changes.
who's gonna replace Jordan Morgan?
Did we have like three other linemen that could play there? Like
But the backup linemen were also causing problems in
Yeah,
preseason and stuff.
who had more flags than Morgan? Then what do you mean they were causing problems? They
Like
didn't. Morgan played the whole game.
no, what's his name, Jay? Who's the main backup that played in preseason and got a lot of flags?
oh, Anthony Dalton.
Yeah.
I thought we cut him.
No, we still have.
No, he's the backup.
Yeah, so I'd rather have Morgan out there than him, but still, I
Yeah,
don't want Morgan out there.
but now it looks like Anthony is gonna be playing this week.
Yeah, against the Cowboys.
Yeah, because Zach Tom get injured again, aggravating the same injury.
Well, I still think the Packers are going to win, but
He never should have played. He should have had one more week off of rest.
I'm sorry, but this whole rhetoric of the Packers are cautious with their players is such a lie, guys. I don't know where this is coming. Like the Packers players get injured so many times, and they brought back Romeo Dobbs last year on concussions twice. This team is just
But
to me. This team just does not have a good. We
but
don't have a good
at the
medical
end of the
staff.
day, it is also the player's decision at the end of the day on
Yeah.
if they want to play. It's not the medical staff's. It is the player's decision, and he made that choice.
Yeah,
No, okay. How it works in the NBA, even if a player wants to play,
This
if the
isn't
team
the
says
NBA.
no, I don't care. That's not the whole point. If you're a billion-dollar organization of a sports franchise that cares about what your mission is to win or whatever, and I get you want to sacrifice that. But are you going to rather take the blow and then now we have to wait longer for him to be there? No, that makes no fucking sense. And the Packers have been doing this for years with Aaron Jones, Christian Watson, Vernon Dobbs, and a lot of other players where they get hurt and they come back too soon.
But they can't force
it's
them.
not their
Like,
decision.
they can't force the players. Because then they'll just quit, or those trade. Like, they can't not allow it is the player's choice.
No, it's medical professionals' choice.
No, it isn't. It's the player's choice.
I get if it's no, it's not. They were literally that's how it was with Michael Parsons, and he left. Like that's what if the team says no and the player wants to leave, then it's just gonna have to be that way. But the team needs to make the decision that's better for the player. I'm sorry, even if a player wants to play and it's someone who used to be like that, I understand it. But your health comes first, and that's from a team way.
What are you talking about? The Michael Parsons thing? The team wanted to keep it out of the first game.
I'm not talking about with the Packers. I'm talking with the Cowboys, dude.
Yeah, but that's the Cowboys organization. We're talking about the Packers organization.
I just,
all right,
I don't think he should have. I don't think any of the players that did play in recent years and gotten re-injured should have played.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, I think it's their fault for choosing to play and not the medical staff's, because the medical staff can't force them.
And what do you do? You go to the player, go, hey, how you feeling? And the guy goes, I'm ready to play. I feel fine.
Okay, but not if you put them through tests and they physically can't do it.
But we don't know. Like Zach might have been cleared by them, and then when he started, he fell wrong and just obviously wasn't.
And he re-aggravated.
Yeah, I get all those things, but there's just too much evidence that the Packers, whatever we do, is just wrong. Like, why are we? I get that's a physical sport, but a lot of our players get hurt on non-physical stuff. Zach Tom is an exception right now, but they also brought him back too early still. If he looked gingery at all during this week, they shouldn't have brought him back.
I mean, personally, I don't think Kraft should have played this week either. But he was perfectly fine. But he also said, he wanted to play. He felt great. He was fine, so he played.
Yeah.
Luckily, he was.
I just know that we're going to have this problem continue as long as either our players then don't, as long as our players don't listen to the medical staff, and as long as our medical staff doesn't put their damn foot down, we will keep getting fucked through injuries because that's our problem.
But
I mean, these are grown ass men. Then these grown ass men are not going to listen to anybody else.
Because they're full of ego and they want to play. And they want to make money and they want to get the highlights, and
then I guess people don't want to win.
No, and I agree, it's them being selfish. But we also can't say it's just us. Like there are so many worse injuries right now in the league than what the Packers are dealing with.
Look at
those are season-ending ones. Ours are a lot of ones that.
No, I mean like Brock Purdy and blah blah blah.
Yeah, the Niners, the Raiders right now,
the Chiefs.
Yes, all the teams are injured this season, but I'm saying the way our injuries are consistent with mostly non-contacted injuries compared to other teams, besides the ACL tears and Achilles, but we have out of all the teams, I see us have the most hamstring problems, not concussion problems, but we're beginning to. And I just think we rush players too much. If it's with Aaron Rodgers when he was here, David Bakhtiari, but I do have to say that was also him. I'm not denying that. But our organization our problem has an organization just being soft on players' injuries.
I also think though that because it seems like a lot of the times when players get injured, it's not it's what they're having them do at practices. Because a lot of the times they get injured doing practices, not even on the field. And that's not the medical staff, but I think whatever they have them doing during practices that aren't just getting them injured somehow, that's what it is for me. It's not the medical staff. It's what are they having them do where they are always getting injured in practices.
Problem. I do agree that they're probably maybe pushing them too hard, but I also think it's a conditioning problem. Kevin Garnett, I understand he's an NBA player, but he was talking with other athletes. And even though the athletes now are faster and more athletic, they don't condition as much as older athletes used to. That's why you're seeing a lot more tears in their muscles because they're not as flexible. They're not as conditioned for these stuff. And if you realize a lot of the most, why is my camera not working? Why? if if you look, okay, there it goes. If you look at most of the athletes that don't get injured, it's because they're pretty flexible. They're very like, oh my god, I was thinking another word, but yeah, they're just flexible. Their body can handle it. You know,
Yeah, but
Victor
how is
Wembanyama,
that gonna
Giannis
help?
Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, even though he's getting injured now because he's older, but like they condition their body so well with things, and a lot of athletes don't do that. And that's not just from me from saying. I'm hearing this from athletes podcast. Well, other athletes that are in there saying, "Oh, my work ethic is different." One athlete was working with Giannis, was like, "Dude, this guy is doing all this stretching, this yoga, all this other stuff." And don't get me wrong, probably every 90% of athletes probably do yoga and stuff, but the way they do
Yeah,
it, how much they do it, like,
let me ask you a question. How is that gonna help with getting concussion, getting hit, concussion,
well, it doesn't
broken
help with the
nose?
concussion part, but it definitely helps with your muscles and even your ligaments if you're definitely being able to be flexible.
I understand maybe the wide receivers could get
That's for everybody.
stretches.
I also think though that people that are more closer to our age, Kenton, that are in the NFL now, are of different mindsets and don't take it as seriously as older people used to.
Yeah,
Well,
And in their
that's where I was
free
gonna get
in
to
their
it.
free time, party all the time, go out and do stupid shit all the time, and don't really focus on it during. Not saying they, obviously, a lot of people do during the season, but I feel like a lot of people don't. A lot of players don't, and some players are our age. Like,
Well, I like okay, I'm big, but like I also helps that I'm also mobile. But like because I'm hyper mobile, I have to do a lot more strengthening than more people do, more weightlifting and more all that stuff. Other people have to do the opposite, where they have to do more stretching and more other things than I do. I'm trying to take that more seriously, and I think they should, especially if you're getting paid millions. I get though they don't have that mindset. That's on an individual basis.
yeah,
and going back to Jackson theory about how young they are, the Packers are the youngest team. So
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. My point is, Jackson hit it. Is it's just I think it also like besides that, again, this is maybe for the Packers being a little soft, and I get grown ass men. You don't want to tell something, but these guys are getting paid millions of dollars. They're on contracts. I don't really want to hear that excuse of that stuff. Like you're obligated to this shit. Excuse my language. You know what I
yeah,
mean? If
I
you don't
agree.
want to, if you don't want to do this, then don't be a professional athlete. This is such a
Yeah,
rare opportunity that only so much of the population ever get to experience. Don't fuck it up. We see it
yeah,
over and
but
over time again. And how many times don't the NFL teams take responsibility, one, for not getting these guys therapy? Almost every other, again, this is why I think the NBA is better. Every single team now has a team therapist. Thanks to the Bucks, the first team to do it, by the way. That's important. Now you're seeing there still are bad actors in the NBA, but it is definitely a lot lesser than it used to be. I think the NFL needs to add something like that because it's serious, and you'll see the on the field stuff become better, and the off the field stuff. How many stories have we heard with the Kansas City Chiefs of all the BS that their athletes are doing, and you just keep hearing that with Jacksonville and all these other things. I don't remember what the player's name was, but like there's so many NFL players that just get in trouble and they don't have the resources to do it, but they make the most money. And I think it's all bullshit and excuses. Like there's so much that I think Jackson put on. Yes, the grown men, they're not going to do what they're going to do. The teams are not always responsible for them getting on the field, but I also think it goes back to it's
I think it goes both ways.
yes, yeah. Yeah,
I
it goes both
do.
ways.
I do want to segue to last week of like special teams
Why is it
for the
doing
NFL.
this?
'Cause I feel like that should be the main
Fire our
talk.
special teams coach.
Like
Fire
no,
our
and
special
no,
teams
like
coach.
just throw the NFL. Like how did after our game ended, 4 minutes later, 4 other games got a blocked field goal and
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
like
yeah,
swayed
yeah.
the entire game. Like it was ridiculous.
And you know what? I don't like the new kickoff rule.
I don't either, honestly.
I kind of do.
I understand it for a safety.
Oh, you like the landing zone?
Well, I like the. I don't really care for the landing zone part, and I wish that they wouldn't give teams so much more like field. But I like the actual way it looks and stuff. Like, and like when they touch the ball, that's when they move. Like, I like that style. I kind of wish they did more of what the XFL did because theirs was a little bit more better than the NFL's. But
you bring up you like what the XFL did?
yeah, I one it makes just I don't know. I just like it more. There's no real reason to it. It just grew on me. I don't mind it. The play was pretty useless anyways from them bombing it in the end zone anyways. Now this prevents them more from doing it because I get why they get field advantage now, and I don't like that aspect. It was my favorite play growing up as a kid, seeing players go back all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. But I kind of like it now. I think they can fix it more and improve it. But I think the basis of what it is now is probably the best. Like, not the best right now, but like the idea of it, I think, is the best. They just got to improve on it.
Yeah. But I was so mad that the Rams beat the Eagles, or the Eagles beat the Rams.
That was oh.
And it was because of the stupid field goal block.
Yeah, that was.
Because I hate Eagles are becoming the new Chiefs, and I don't like it.
Yeah, but and in the Sunday night game, there was a block punt also.
Yeah, but what was it? It was us, and then the Jets blocked the punt.
Yeah,
and then the Eagles blocked the punt.
Eagles blocked it. The Chiefs on Sunday night did it, and there was another one between the Lions and the Ravens on Monday night.
Not surprised the Ravens lost to the Lions too.
Oh God, that was a horrible.
The heat in my
Something-
is irritating me.
Something that's BS though is the NFL Power Ranked. They put the Lions in third, and they put them above. They put them above 2 3-0 teams, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's kind of iffy right there.
They put us at 6.
That's what you call a dick riding right there.
But
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Didn't we beat the Lions?
Not
Yeah.
only did we beat them, we put them over our laps and gave them good.
Yeah, but they'll say that was week 1. Look at us now. We just destroyed the Bears and we beat the Ravens. Be like,
You
"Beat the
know,
Bears."
what I realized is, again, this is maybe the reason why I like the NBA more. But the NFL is such a way more emotional league. Like it is kind of,
It's like it's a reality show.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
And as a person who is very emotional, and again, a lot of it, guys, and the viewers, it's a character kind of. Okay, I don't really give a fuck that much. It's fun. Anyways, I don't know. I think that's why I like basketball a little bit more. Like, one, it's consistently going, but like, you get this stuff in it, but that's more of the media standpoint. The fans kind of get at each other more about like actual player style than how it is in the NFL as a team aspect. One moment a team is glorious Super Bowl contenders, no one can beat them, they're looking very scary, and then as soon as something goes on, worst, trade everybody. I'm talking about the Packers. Jordan Love's the worst. Trade him. He's never been good.
Yeah.
Never
Oh my
been
God,
good.
it's so annoying.
Blah,
Everyone was
blah,
blaming
blah.
him for our loss too. It was not his fault.
I blame our O-line.
I think that interception was terrible, but
Yeah,
he
it was
also had to rush throw it because he was
Yeah,
getting
he had no
12 seconds
protection.
the entire game. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
also,
And they did the tape, and Wicks didn't do what he was supposed to do, or something. Like he was supposed to turn back sooner or something
Yeah.
and go the opposite way, and he didn't. So
it was a time to play.
yeah. So it was not Love's fault.
No.
But in the NFL, it's all about the quarterback.
Yeah.
Also, every positive play that we had got sent back by penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Parsons.
played
Yeah,
the
because Parsons was
offensive
mad
line
about that too.
Yeah, every good thing that we did got sent back from a penalty.
Except for Golden's pass, which he should have ran for a touchdown.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I
why
understand he had because he you know how fast he goes. He probably had so much momentum he wouldn't have been able to turn that fast.
yeah, he was one.
Because you can tell
would
he
have to
tried.
step
You can tell he tried a tiny bit, but I would rather him not
Nah,
than
he
injure
could-
himself trying to take a
he could-
left
he-
turn.
You could have tried a little bit more, but I get your point.
He needs to get a touchdown against the Cowboys, or like he has not.
I
gotten
told you
anything.
guys. I told you guys. He's not. He's not going. He like. And maybe not you, but like a lot of our fans are like, he's gonna be a stud game one. Gonna do this. Gonna catch a touchdown pass. I'm like, one. Have the Packers ever done that with their wide receivers? And two, he's to me. He still hasn't gotten used to the speed
Used to
of
the
the NFL.
NFL.
Yeah. Like
I'm gonna get this.
I think Packer fans. I think he's
He
talented.
needs to eventually, though.
I think the hype his talent has is granted, but I think the Packers even overhype. Packer fans
He's
even
still
overhype.
he's not getting that many targets though.
No.
Like really, he's getting the least out of like all of our receivers.
But I thought he would get more target. I thought he was gonna get more target with Jalen Reed injured.
Well, he did this game, but I'm like,
Yeah,
in
but-
total he hasn't.
But
and
but if you look at it too, he's beating all his guys in his routes. So
Yeah,
I don't
he is.
understand why he's not. I understand though if it was just he didn't this game because Love had literally no time every
Yeah.
single play.
well,
so
other games
maybe
he didn't
against the
have as many
Cowboys-
snaps either though.
Because Cowboys defense against the Bears was just non-existent. So
Yeah, no. Yeah.
yeah,
But what do you think about this whole narrative of Micah Parsons going back to the Dallas Cowboys?
where have you heard that?
I'm not
Going back to Dallas.
no, to play against Dallas.
Yeah,
What-
I didn't know the Packers were playing in Dallas.
Yeah, but
I
these
mean,
are
I want him-
overhyping. I
Yeah.
don't want the TV. They're overhyping it up. Look,
They are. But I still want him to at least get like a good sack against him.
I want 3 sacks.
see,
I want
I want
2 sacks and a forced interception.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to talk to Dallas Cowboys fans right now. Listen to me. I'm looking at you, okay? You guys are so delusional in the way you guys believe in that team. And I give you guys credit. It's brave, okay? But I want you guys to feel even more pain. More pain than ever. Just like you did when even the pain you guys felt when Luca left. Okay? Because you still believe in a delusional owner, all right? Get him
wow.
out of there. Get him out of there.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any subs from Cowboys fans.
It's okay.
But it's just like
I'm
if
just-
if somehow, some way we lose against the Cowboys, like we're done.
Yeah, we're
Like,
done,
what's-
man.
Oh yeah, no. I would say what Scooter said. I'm no longer watching this season. I'm gonna go focus just on the NBA at that point.
Yeah, if we lost against the Cowboys, like our chances are done. Like I don't want to be like dramatic, but like
Or if we lose that game, we can't lose any other game the rest of the season. That's the stipulation I'm putting.
Yet we have still the Lions, the Lions, the Eagles.
No, we don't.
Right,
And then
don't hide it.
we got the mighty Bears.
I can't even pretend to laugh at that one.
We got the Bears.
Hey, they look good last week. Okay, they look good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's some BS too. The NFL gave Caleb Williams Offensive Player of the Week and not
Did he really?
Baker Mayfield.
He really got player of the week.
Yeah, but not Baker Mayfield, which makes literally 0 sense.
Yeah, for playing that sorry ass defense in Dallas.
Yeah,
You know, the
because he
NFL
got like
doesn't-
198 passing yards and 4 touchdowns.
That is some bullshit.
But each one of his touchdowns was like it wasn't a deep pass either.
That's bull, man. That's bull.
the NFL doesn't make sense to me sometimes. It really
No,
doesn't.
they're just trying to make him feel better because last week he got, the week before he got just dismantled by the Lions.
Yeah. I swear to God, Jordan Love better have a A+ kid.
It depends on the O line, man. Like that's what I was commenting. I forget this one guy's YouTube, but he triggered me because he said Jordan Love was trash in his thumbnail, and I was like, that's not true. And every video he played, I was watching. was contradicting what he was saying.
Yeah.
There were his interception plays, and some of the one playoff ones are rushed. But a lot of the times, even if you look at those playoff ones, the O line's breaking down. He's trying to he's trying. It is his fault as well. So I'm
People
not
just
saying it's
want
not
him to be
his.
prime Aaron Rodgers right now.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not saying he's free from this criticism, but almost every single interception he's had has been through O line breaking down.
Well, and that was his first of the season. I don't know why people are like
Yeah,
Jared Goff.
yeah.
Jared Goff won his first game.
Yeah, the only one I
And-
say that's really bad is the 49ers playoff one where he kind of had more time and he just
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that's like
But,
the only
like,
one.
yeah. But before,
But look at the first touchdown he got in that game last week against the Reds. He was excellent. He rolled out.
yeah, that was great. But to be fair, he was lucky to have that much time. That guy was just, he could have gotten him so fast, and he was waiting.
Oh yeah.
But still, yes, it was good. But
Yes, he was.
I just, I really want, I want the Lions to lose to the Browns,
I'm recording.
and I want the Buccaneers to beat the
Sorry, that's
Eagles.
my neighbor's dog. I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, I want the Vikings to lose because that was ridiculous. Oh, out of nowhere, where did Carson Wentz come from?
Yeah. I just want the
No.
Eagles to lose, us to win, and the Lions to lose.
The
And
Eagles,
besides,
like,
if the Lions lose to the Browns, they can't say anything.
guys, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think there is a QB controversy in Minnesota right now? JJ McCarthy against Carson Wentz.
Potentially, but at the same time, it's the Bengals, and obviously you and other people think I have not for years thought the Bengals were a good team. So
Fair enough. Fair.
even their defense, I'm just think ever since they made it to the Super Bowl, they have not been good since, and I don't think they're a good team. So even with fully healed with Burrow, I just don't think they're a good. They don't have anything enough to back it up recently. So I'm not surprised the Vikings destroyed them.
What happened if Carson Wentz wins more games?
I still think JJ McCarthy will still come back.
You really think so?
Yeah, because they're not just gonna not let him. That would be very disrespectful to him. I don't think they do that,
What do you
especially
think
when
that-
he won against the Bears. So
What about you, Kenton? What do you think? QB controversy for the Vikings?
No,
Really?
I think it will slide through, and JJ will still be their one.
yeah, I completely agree.
Is
And
it
besides,
more-
I don't
You
think
get. Oh, sorry. You
he's
don't get
not
rid of
beating.
Sam.
Yeah, and he's not beating the Steelers.
You never know. Look how horrible Aaron Rodgers playing right now.
I mean, he played bad one game.
Yeah.
You know.
I just think, again, you just don't put that much resources into him and not play him. They got rid of him for crying out loud.
Yeah, he was a first round pick, so I understand that.
And then,
Jay,
was there any?
what the mistake tonight? Your dad was charging. What do you want?
Anything.
What do you want?
Just eating about that.
You want bibimbap?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want for bibimbap?
Mm.
You want beef, chicken, spicy pork, or tofu?
Keep this in, Jackson.
I will.
Tofu?
Tofu?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, protein.
He's all about that protein.
Protein.
Good.
Oh my god!
You tell him, Mama.
Not same price.
Yeah, I'll have tofu!
You sure?
Yes.
Hey,
I'm not gonna let it.
bibimbap slaps.
Yeah, it does, but cut that out! Cut it
Never.
out of the video.
I'm keeping that.
I've never had that.
That is the perfect way to end this because I have to go.
I've
No,
never
it's
had
great, Kenton. It's literally just like rice with like any veggie. It's like it's kind of like a refrigerator like mom meal where like they just throw stuff together. Like it's just rice, meat, veggies, sauce. It's good.
But
Yeah,
it's
spicy
Jay,
sauce too.
your mom sounded so disappointing in you when you
Yeah,
said
why didn't you take beef? Why are you getting tofu?
yeah.
Protein, man.
Yeah, beef is and pork is
Protein.
also protein.
Yeah, but you know how much sugar they put in that sauce with the beef?
Then just get it without sauce.
They don't marinate the beef in that sauce.
Well, no, that's the marinated. You can get ones that's not marinated.
But they won't do that at the place that I get it from.
Then I guess California places just be different than Wisconsin.
You guys have Korean.
Because we're better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me and Alexa's favorite place is a Korean barbecue.
We even have
Oh, man, you gotta. Yeah, over here they go. It's traditional Korean. You gotta get the marinade on that.
we even have like 3
I don't
Korean
want-
markets that I know of.
Yeah. No,
Each day-
but they can't, they have to give options because, like, if you're gluten free, for example, you can't eat the marinated meat.
Yeah, true, but no.
Yeah. What?
But
So
you know,
there's-
but it's more healthier. Tofu's more healthy.
It is.
I'm pretty sure Milwaukee, has 3 Korean markets. We have
Wow, sorry.
by, we have one by the airport. There's one by the
Moe's.
like like downtown Milwaukee.
Yeah,
by,
that's
like,
Moe's.
and then there's
By
one
the rave.
you. Yeah,
That's Moe's. But
All right.
and
That's
no, but there's
okay.
one by your guys' house now.
yeah, yep.
So
But no,
That's close.
Jay, I'm leaving that in. I think that was a great way to wrap this up.
Oh God, my sister-in-law. Man. Okay. Whatever you think is good,
Well, I
dude.
feel bad. I called her mom.
Yeah.
I couldn't really
Oh,
tell.
my sister-in-law,
No, but you
God.
can't tell from how far
Yeah.
she was.
Yeah, I know, yeah, you can't tell.
That's why I kind of hesitated for a while because like the voice. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound like your mom too much. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's not that mom's voice.
but I'm like, they do kind of. They
Yeah,
both have very
Jay,
soft. voice,
Kenton
though.
Kenton knows what his mom sounds like. So
Oh yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
But they both have very soft voices though.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hey guys, we enjoy doing this for you guys. We'll do it every single week. Yeah.
Jackson looks
Is
like
there anything
no.
that you
no, I'm done.
You guys gonna leave me hate.
Jackson was like, how did I sign up for this?
Oh man, you gotta hate me dry. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. And let's root for the Tigers.
Yep. See you guys Friday.
All right, guys, have a good day.
Oh, you got a Bucks shirt. Let's go.